All right, so this is a battle report from the Brawler Bash 2015. This is Vampire Counts versus Chaos Warriors. I'm going into this battle with a lot of things to think about. Um, uh, this guy, he brought your old traditional vampire list, and I'm coming with from the last battle, wanting to surge forward because that's what Owen told me to do. So I'm gonna do what Owen told me to do, and I'm surging forward. Ta-da! Me surging forward. My first thing I want to do is put some breath weapons on top of that grave guard, hurt them really bad, and that's my plan. And then I'm going to have my hounds to support my flyers to try to block off anybody that wants to come in and fight my flyers, hit them on the flanks and whatnot, because I don't have any passive combat resolution abilities, so that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. This is turn one. I got turn one. Move my marauders up like that. See the dragons and whatnot, and the chimeras. My plan is to try to put as many breath weapons on that unit as possible. But right now I can only put 3, and since those hounds are in the way, I can only actually put 2. So I put 2 breath weapons on top of that unit just to let my opponent know that I came, and I mean business. I got my hounds up there. I hit the unit behind the main unit there with a lot of Zinch magic, whittling it down quite a bit. And the flame templates worked. They killed they killed about 12 grave guard. And then in his turn, he charges with his hex wraiths into my warriors. I think the warrior's going to win there because I have a 5-up regen, 5-up ward save, and I have a high weapon skill, so I should do well. Alright, so let me explain what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here is his turn, and he charged his Morghast into the side of the Chimera. He's brought his other skeleton unit on the right. He's bringing them out. I guess he wants to make room for his Hex Wraith. His Hex Wraith moves in front of the Grave Guard to protect them. I don't blame him after seeing how many breath weapons hit him, and he saw that there was still another Chimera and yet another Chimera. And he moves that Hex Wraith. I think he moved the Hex Wraith through the Chimera and killed it. Over here in this close combat, the Warriors win close combat, and he loses by 1. He drops one of his Hex Wraiths. And over here, his Morghast Orkai hit my Exalted Hero. I'm not too worried about this. And the Exalted Hero does 1 wound. The Marauders move forward in front of the, I think those are Hounds. And then my Hound unit moves. In my turn, I move my Hound unit in front of his Skeleton unit to keep his Skeletons from trying to get into close combat and adding more combat resolution to the Hex Wraiths. Because if there are units with combat resolution ranks and banners, that's what hurts you with undead. So you don't want that to hit you. So here's another view there of the Morghast Orkai. That's the plain basis with nothing on them. Chimera does quite a bit of wounds. In my turn, I move forward, flying my dragon and Galarok behind his main unit. I hit him with another breath weapon from Galarok this time, a regular breath weapon, and I didn't know this, but you can't use more than 1 breath weapon. But I think actually there is a fact in the Chaos Warriors fact that says the Chaos Dragon can use both at one time. But anyway, I don't think I actually did in this turn. I think I used only 1 of the breath weapons because I wanted to window the unit down first before I hit him with the other one, making him make toughness tests. And Galarok has a special ability where if he hits you with his second breath weapon, if you take a toughness test, if you fail, you die outright. No saves of any kind. So that's what I wanted to hit his main unit with. Alright, and then also in his turn, I think this is a picture in his turn, he moves his Hex Wraiths behind Galarok. And I think they do about 2 to 3 wounds on Galarok. And in my turn, I figured I'm just going to go ahead and charge Galarok into close combat and thereby protecting him from any more harassment from the Hex Wraiths. There's another picture of them moving behind Galarok and doing a couple of wounds to him. The thing is, I really want to put pressure on this guy because if you don't, the thing is about vampires, you want to keep pressure on them. If you leave pressure off of them, it gives them a chance to raise everything. So, and over here on the left side, you see my Chimera fighting in close combat with skeletons and the Archai. And the Chaos Warriors continue to fight their fight. I think they kill, from combat resolution, they kill a couple more guys. And there's a picture of the Marauders. the Exalted Hero finally kills off one of the Morghast Archive. There's a picture of Gary Busey, and he's going to be my next target. I just have to figure out how to get to him because I want those points, and I don't want my opponent to get them. So I want to hurry up, kill what I got to kill, so I can open up the way to Gary. And in his turn, he charges the Hounds, and the Hounds are probably not going to make it, but he is probably going to overrun, and then the Warriors are going to hit him on the flank. That's all I really want because those Hex Wraiths are living on borrowed time. And my Chimera dies in close combat against the Orkai. He just doesn't do enough wounds to stick around. He dies. Oh well. Here are the Chaos Warriors. They went against the Hex Wraiths. Look at that. No magic weapons and still won close combat. Ranks and batter. It's 2 ranks and a banner. It's 2 wounds a turn. They went down. The Hounds pretty much have no chance of actually winning in close combat. In his turn, he charges the Chaos Spawn. I'm fine with this. And then when I rolled close combat, when I rolled my how many attacks I get, I rolled 1. So he got 2 attacks. Whoopity-doo! I charge in with my monsters into the rear of all of his characters. His Death Star there, I guess you call it a Death Star. I don't even really know what you call it. But I'm going to go ahead and call it mud because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stump a mud hole in it. And yeah, the Hounds actually rallied. They actually broke from close combat from his Hounds, and they rallied and came back. You can't not stop us. We will come and kill you. Because those Hounds cannot be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with. And they will not stop until you are dead. Alright. Here goes the Skeletons actually winning in close combat and overrunning those Hounds. And then I think that's it comes into my turn. No, his turn. In his turn, he charges his Skeletons in on me. I think he charges them into the Marauders, 10 Marauders. The Marauders should win that. He charges his Hex Race into the rear of the Dragon and Galrock. He shouldn't have done that because I'm going to win in close combat, and Combat Resolution should finish them. And I don't know why that picture was backwards, but there we go again. I guess it's like a retake. Yeah. I should win that close combat, killing off all the rest of his characters, and it should pop the Hex Race. And here's a picture of the Hounds killing off the Chaos Spawn. Oh, Jeremy. Why'd they kill you, Jeremy? You just wanted to be loved. Oh well. And then I think he overruns after killing Jeremy and kills and starts to go after the Marauders. The Marauders thought they should hold. I got 10 attacks going forward and about 8 attacks going forward and then 2 attacks going sideways. I should win, but you never know because I whiff a lot. And here's the Chaos Lord charging into Gary Busey. I think after killing off the characters in there. Yeah, Gary, you're gonna die. You're so dead. I'm gonna kill you, Gary. No, he haven't charged yet, but he's planning to, because I hate Lethal Weapon. Especially Part 3. But anyway, the Warriors charge in, and they win close combat, and then his phase, there was another close combat, wounds to the Warriors fell out, and then in his phase, he charges his Tomb Guard into the Warriors. Those Warriors probably won't be able to hold on. They're going to die. And there's a picture of the Chaos Dragon fighting Gary Busey, and also Galrock charging in. I think Galrock charged in as well on Gary Busey, but it's going to be the Chaos Lord that actually kills him. I think he's a in those rules he's a demon with a demon prince with 5 wounds instead of just 4, and he has no armor. So the Chaos Lord should do well with the other Trickster Shard and Lance. Actually, I think Galrock charged into the rear of the Morghast Archive, which that should finish them off. Over here on the right side, the Chaos Warriors are still holding on. They're living a lot longer than they thought they would. They made quite a few 5-up parries, but not really doing a lot of damage. And here is the close combat over here. Galarok kills the Orc-Eye, and then Gary Busey is done away with. He will die. And I know why Gary Busey could not kill the Dragon Lord, because the Dragon Lord has diplomatic immunity. And then Gary Busey turns into Mel Gibson. And over here with the Chaos Warriors, I think this is the last hurrah for the Chaos Warriors. He gets quite a few. I think he gets quite a few killing blows actually, and he kills a bunch of them. And then what ends up happening is he ends up overrunning the Chaos Warriors. They flee and he overruns. My turn. The Chaos Dragon is going to charge the rear of the Graveguard, and I'm going to try to get Galarok in there too. But what ends up happening is the BSB gets in there. The BSB gets in there instead, and Galarok loses his charge. But thank goodness he has diplomatic immunity, so he cannot be hurt. But after that close combat, when I charged in, I actually wiped out the Graveguard, breaking them and crumbling them to death. And that was pretty much the end of the game. Chaos Warriors walk away with a big victory against the Undead. My opponent was a skillful player. He was a little bit tight. He needs to relax. And yeah, but still a good player. And I had fun. If you liked the video, subscribe. Please.